Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, this one really putting up a fight. Took us around the boat a couple times.
I know. This will be a miracle fish we get him in.
Oh, what do we got? Another black tip?
Another black tip. Sure do.
Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. He saw the boat.
Another black tip.
Man, they're putting up a fight for their size. Look at them.
I love it. I love it. That's what you want. I mean, the right tackle makes them all feel big.
Oh, want me to get behind on this side, Joe?
Yeah, if you'd like to, and I'll reach down here and try and put him in the boat.
All right, there he is, Joe.
Here comes another nice little black tip. I'm trying to do the same thing we did before. Pick
about the same size as the last one, isn't it?
The same size. Kind of let her.
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello and welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Well, today's program, it's about an ongoing program. Joe, it's all about shark science.
That's right. That's our show today. We're going to take you to the backside of Beaufort Inlet in some shallow water, targeting blacktip sharks. Well, actually any shark that we could catch that day, but the blacktip was really what showed that particular morning. Doing a part of a ongoing research project with the North Carolina Division of Marine Fisheries. We're joining Captain Joe Shute, who regularly fishes this area and knows these waters really well. And we're, again, catching blacktip sharks, putting tags in them, learning a lot more about that shark in our waters.
Well, your time today should be real interesting.
That's right. We'll go back and the guys will share with us the tackle that they use to catch the sharks, and then also talk about the tag and what they hope to learn from this tagging project. And so a real informative show today. And
Donna's recipe today is one I've tried. It's spicy mango shrimp, and it's good.
Very tasty, tangy recipe from her today, highlighting the shrimp.
Well, it's all about sharks, so let's get to it here on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
All right, well, we're out here. We got a beautiful morning, got a light north wind blowing, got an incoming tide. We got some nice fresh menhaden for bait. We're sitting here chumming. We're getting ready to hook some on and see if we can't find some sharks this morning, Chris. I mean, everything's perfect. Couldn't ask for a better day.
That's great. So this is about the best time to do it, I guess, on incoming tide.
I do best on incoming water. I mean, I catch them on both tides, but early in the morning, incoming water usually is a real good time to be doing this.
Oh, sounds good. It's a nice, beautiful day.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to get some, what do you get up here usually, black nose and black tip?
Pretty much, that's what we catch. We've got some chum in the water. Let's go put a few baits on the line and see if we can't catch a few.
Sounds good. Maybe we can get some nice tags in there.
I hope so.
Back here, he's taking me back around.
All right.
He's gone around the boat. This is the first complete circle, but he's gone under the anchor line twice, and he's going back down current. Hopefully we didn't get a kink in the line. There he is.
Thank goodness for braid.
Oh, it got hung around the
eye on the bow.
The bow,
right underneath
yeah. We're able to get it unhooked.
Yep.
Oh, he's still fighting good.
That's good.
This feels like a little bit bigger fish or a little bit feistier fish.
Might be.
Well, he's really putting up a fight. Just trying to keep the pressure on so he doesn't flip the hook out.
You're doing fine.
There he is, holding. Well, I'll tell you what, Joe, this one really putting up a fight. Took us around the boat a couple times.
I know. This will be a miracle fish we get him in.
Oh, what do we got? We got another black tip?
Another black tip, sure do.
Oh, look at him go, look at him go. He saw the boat.
Another black tip.
Man, they're putting up a fight for their size. Look at them.
I love it. I love it. That's what you want. I mean, the right tackle makes them all feel big.
Oh, want me to get behind on this side, Joe?
Yeah, if you'd like to, and I'll reach down here and try and put him in the boat.
All right, there he is, Joe.
Here comes another nice little black tip. I'm trying to do the same thing we did before.
About the same size as the last one, isn't it?
The same size. Kind of let her. This one might be a touch bigger. Just a touch bigger, and a little more aggravating.
Okay, I got tension on the line up here.
Well, she's not quite ready. I gotta get have my rubber gloves here on the right hand.
Want me to get? I got a rubber glove on mine, Joe. If you.
I love a bath in the morning.
All right, we got him, Joe. All right. Okay, it looks like we got another black tip, Joe. It's a female.
Yep.
And doesn't have the claspers. They're pretty easy to tell on these, as you know.
Yep.
And I guess we'll try and get another measurement. She's a
try and get
little feisty.
Yeah, if you can hold this wire here,
Okay.
and I can unwrap my hand,
There we go.
I will try my best
There
to
we
hold
go.
her and keep her from thrashing.
Yeah, if you can nose her up against the thing there. There we go. That's beautiful. I'm just going to set this. Time is the key here, as you know. Try and get them in and out of the water as quick as possible for best survival. I'm gonna just use a straight edge here. And we got 101 for pre-caudal. And 103 for fork. And we'll bring this out. Get a strut, a regular length. And it looks like we got 137. And then we'll slide this down. Oh.
Maybe
she
we
does
will.
it. All right. Looks like we got 136, 7, 8, 139. And I'll try and get one over the curve. Actually, only one length is really essential, as long as it's as accurate as can be. But if we have the time, it's good to get several lengths, so that they can. If you could just slide the tail out that way a little bit more. Yeah, let me just get this. There we go. There we go. Over the curve, we got 104. Looks like.
Yeah.
No, 114.
Okay.
So we got 114 curve. And
You can get that hook out right there.
I'll pop the hook out. Beautiful fish.
Yeah, she's not in.
Nice size. Okay, Joe, we got this black tip. We've gone ahead and measured it. Now we're going to put the tag, this dart tag, and it's generally right at the base of the dorsal fin.
Okay.
And you just kind of pop it in gently, like that, right in the muscle there, and that make sure that's all tight, and we're good to
ready to go.
Yep. So I guess we're ready to.
Okay.
Want to put her head into the current.
Let me get up here.
I got the tail real well.
I'm gonna grab her by both her pecs.
Okay. Let's see. Want to just
I'll just ease her over.
Yeah, I guess we got her in again. There we go.
She's ready to go. Okay, Chris, we just caught and released about a 3.5, 4 foot black tip shark. Getting the morning started good. You're taking a lot of measurements and numbers. What's all that about?
Well, Joe, what we're doing here with our tagging is we're trying to get as many measurements as we can on at least the smaller fish. The bottom line is we try and get at least fork length.
Yeah.
And for these tag cards, if you can get a fork length over the curve of the body, that's sufficient. But if you have time, we try and take some other lengths as well. We take the straight length, fork length, the pre-caudal length, and the total length with the tail stretched all the way out.
Gotcha.
And the more data we get, the better. But like I said, the bottom line is if you can get a good fork length, there's a lot of conversions out there that people can, other researchers can plug into their data.
Okay, well, let's go find us some more research then and go catch another one.
That sounds great.
All right.
Oh, there, that's a hit. That's a shark hit there.
We'll never know. We'll have to,
man.
Oh, yeah, I think it is.
Look at that.
Yeah, get all these lines out of the way. Yeah, he's running up current pretty fast.
Yeah. Man, they
as big as the other ones,
no.
but that's quite all right, too.
Still putting up a good fight. They do the same thing, don't they?
They run right up current.
They run hard, and then they come up into the current. All right, it looks like we got another shark here. He did the typical
we'll
pull hard
later.
and run, and then he's coming back into the current.
We'll find out
Not
in just
sure.
a second. I'm just trying to get some of these baits out of the way so we don't have to worry with them.
There he comes. Coming right around the boat again.
I love that anchor rope now. Let me tell you, yeah, there he is.
There he is. Oh yeah, another shark.
Another shark.
What do we got here?
And it looks like,
oh, there he goes.
looked like another blacktip
Yeah.
at first, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
Thought I saw the tips on his tail.
Oh yeah.
Just the right size for this light tackle.
Want me to get on this
Yeah,
side?
you know,
Or?
I'll get down here where I was. See if I can be smart again and grab him without getting bit.
Yeah, you're right. Looks like another blacktip.
Sure is.
Oh boy, he doesn't want to come in yet. There we go.
They are real pretty sharks now.
Oh, they sure are.
This one, the base of the tail on this one's a lot thinner. You can tell where I'm gonna grab him at. The base of the tail's a lot thinner than the last one. Pretty fish though.
All right. Wow, there he is.
Well, let's see if we can grab a hold of him
All
this
right.
time.
I'll see if I can get him over to the boat again. He was pretty feisty there, huh?
Yeah, he still is a little. Hang on though. He's worn down some. I might be able to grab him. I just can't get a hold of him. There's something about that human touch.
Yeah, the tail.
I got him now.
All right,
A
we
little
got
bit
him.
smaller fish.
All right, nice little.
This is a female too.
Okay, great. Yeah. There we go. No harm done on that fish.
Okay.
All right, what do we got? We got another female. And we'll take our measurements as quick as we can. I'm going to do an over the curve just to get that in case.
Okay.
So we got 97 on the curve. And I'll go ahead and try and get, if I can just slide this under here like that, get a, okay. And we've got pre-caudal is 87. Fork. It's 95, 97. Same. And we got let's see, 110, 150, 117. And I'll just slide this down. It looks like we got 121, 122 stretch.
Now we gotta get a tag in.
Yep, now we get the tag.
We'll just put the tag in on this side. since she's
Sure,
laying
sure.
right here.
It's perfect. All right, same thing. We're going to put it right at the base of the dorsal fin, right at the base here in the muscle, and we're going to just do a real gentle push in there.
All right.
And pull it back. Make sure it's locked in.
Okay.
Got that out of the way, and she's ready to go back. Beautiful.
She's
Oh,
ready.
look at that. Look at there she goes. Wow, look at that.
She says, "Let me back." All right.
Joe, that's great.
Another successful capture,
Oh,
tag,
man.
and release.
That was awesome.
Phew. All right.
Joe, it's pretty obvious. You got to have the right tackle for this.
Well, you do. These are 25 to 30 pound sharks, and the blacktip is a real notable sport shark anyway. On any tackle, they're known to jump out of the water, give you good jumps, and we didn't have any that day. But real strong fish, and so you need the good stout tackle to work with them. Also in Gear Time, we're going to take a look at the tagging process and how what they hope to learn from it, and what they are learning from it. This is an ongoing research project, so we'll go to gear time.
Well, with that being said, let's go to gear time.
Well, Joe, we're out here on the flats. We've been here this morning and we've caught some nice sharks, some black tips today. Had a lot of activity. What could you explain a little bit about your tackle that you used today?
Sure. Yeah, we, these are sharks anywhere from 30 to 150 pounds, could be. So we use, medium to heavy spinning tackles, what I prefer. I've got a reel that holds 300 yards I use a 50-pound braided line. I use a 30-pound class spinning rod. So that gives you plenty of backbone to fight some of the fish. The rigs that we use, a few different ways you can do it, but I always like to use the circle hooks because we're releasing them, and I always pinch the barb down. And this way, when the fish picks it up and starts to run, you don't have to worry about setting the hook. He's either caught or he's not usually. Use about a 4-foot piece of number 9 wire to keep them from biting through the leader. You can either use an egg sinker like I have here, about a 3-ounce egg sinker, or you can use a fish finder rig that slides up and down your line, and you can clip on a 3 or 4 ounce weight there. I like this because there's nothing on your line. Your egg sinker can slide back and forth and it won't damage the line in any way. But we're using a 10-aught circle hook for most of these fish, and that seems to be plenty big enough for them. And like I said, we had a real good day today, and caught a few, lost a few, and you tagged some. Tell us a little bit about your tags there.
Well, these tags are available from the National Marine Fisheries Service, from the Apex Predators program up in Narragansett, Rhode Island. And anybody that fishes can give them a call, and they would provide some tags, a starter kit, which includes some tags like this with all the pertinent information, and an M-type dart tag. And they'll also provide this dart, and basically it's a dart tag, and you stick it on the end and tag it right under the dorsal fin like we did today.
I got you.
Each one of these tags has a number on it, and if somebody recaptures it, they can write the number down. They can open this capsule up, and there's a phone number to call to report the information. And it's open to the public. It's called the Cooperative Tagging Program.
Well, we'll have to get into a little more of that since we catch plenty of them. We can tag some for them, and maybe we'll catch some of the re-tagged fish out here.
Well, it's great. If you capture one that has a tag in it, it's always good to record the number, measure the fish, and then release it, sending back the information. And it's just for ongoing research and migration, age and growth, and other information such as that that's useful for researchers. There also is a reward for turning in a tag of a nice hat. It's an Apex Predators program with a shark hat.
Oh, that's good. Well, Chris, I enjoyed fishing with you today.
Well, we had a blast. That was an absolute grand time.
Couldn't ask for a prettier day.
Well, we certainly do want to thank Chris and Joe for their work and an outstanding day, and wish them continued success with this research project. But right now, Donna's in the kitchen with spicy mango shrimp.
Hi, today we're making a spicy shrimp with a mango salsa. It is a great recipe. You can do a little Asian flair if you like, because everybody loves some mangoes too. So mangoes are great. And this recipe we're going to use frozen mangoes, but if you want you can use the fresh ones. But for me, it's just as easy to bring those from the grocery and pop them in my pan. So we're going to start out with our shrimp that has already been peeled and the tails are off. And we're going to add our medium spicy breader, or medium hot breader. And if you want, you can use the spicy hot if you like it just really, really hot. But this is great. We're just gonna toss this together. You can do this in a bag. You can do this on some wax paper if you want, however you like. And then we're gonna make sure that our oil is nice and hot. You can see it's nice and bubbly. And then we're just going to drop our shrimp into our oil, and we're going to fry that up until they're crispy. This will only take you know, about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how big your shrimp are. And you just want them golden brown. And these are going to add a great spice to this dish, and it's going to be great next to the cool, sweet taste of those mangoes. So we'll drop that in. We're going to let those cook, and while those are cooking, we're going to go ahead and make our salsa over here. We're going to start off with some chopped onions, and then we're going to add in some garlic. And you guys know I like to use things that are easy, so I found this garlic in the refrigerated section, in my produce section, and I'm just going to squeeze a little bit in there, so I didn't even have to chop that, which is nice, and it just comes in a little tube. And then we're also going to add in some lime juice to this. We're going to let these caramelize, but we're kind of in a hurry right now, so we're going to just put in some lime juice, which will give it some nice, good, fresh flavors too. Then we're going to add in our 2 cups of our mangoes. And like I said, you can buy the frozen mangoes and they're already diced for you, or you can buy fresh mangoes. You want to make sure your mangoes aren't too ripe though. So that's one good thing, because it's hard sometimes to tell if they're ripe or not. So you can just go ahead and buy them and use them. And you can use a mango splitter if you want, if you've had one of those. Those are kind of fun too. My children love to cut mangoes with the mango cutter. So we're just going to let that saute. We're going to add a little bit of salt to this, and maybe a little pepper if you want. And then we're going to add, at the very last minute, we're going to add some fresh basil. And if you don't have fresh basil, you can use dried, or once again, you can use some that you find in this at the grocery. It's in a tube, and you can just squeeze that in there as well, and maybe just top it with some fresh basil. So we're just going to saute that. We're going to let that cook and get all bubbly. And then we're going to check our shrimp over here. And I think I turned my heat down too. But we're going to make sure that it's nice and crispy on the outside and nice and juicy on the inside. Then we're going to serve it over some rice. And you can serve it over some brown rice if you like, some leftover fried rice, or some white rice if you like. We're just going to put the mango salsa on the bottom, top it with these yummy shrimp, maybe a little sprig of basil, and a little slice of some mango just to make it look pretty. And you're ready to go. So I hope you enjoy this spicy shrimp and mango, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on Simple Cooking.
Thanks, Donna, for that recipe. And if you haven't tried it, I do urge you to do so. Joe, let's go back to the research, an ongoing project worthwhile.
Absolutely. Yeah, North Carolina is noted for its shark populations. We've got lots of sharks, big and small, and Chris has been working this project for a while through the North Carolina Division of Marine Fisheries. He's a biologist, and of course Joe is one of the well-known captains we've got out of Carteret County that does a great job, and as a part of the program, whenever he has a chance, he'll go out and you as a private citizen can take part in that too, and we'll give you a number that you can call. And if you're out in that part of anywhere along the coastal area of our state where sharks are inhabit, if you want to do some of that, the more sharks we can get tagged, the more we can learn about them. And we've said this for years on this show, that the more we know about all of our fin fish, the better off we'll be. So if you want to do that, give that number a call, and they'll send you a package with the tags and all the information that you need. And if you recover a shark, if you catch a shark and it's got a tag in it, take the number off of it, call it in, and give the information to where you caught it, and they'll send you a hat, and you can be a part of the program too.
Just another great day in North Carolina.
Absolutely.
For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. Thanks for joining us today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. So every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you, get the Grady.